Okay, so we had a day on the trails this weekend just gone. Some of the guys who had the CCM MT230s offer me, which are a Chinese copy of the Honda CRF 230L. I'd managed to acquire 80 of them from CCM. They were sort of their end of line stock when they were supplying bikes to various military around the world, and all 80 have gone out, and I'm sort of keen. It'd be good to get people out on them, because that's kind of what I hope people bought them for, to use as trail bikes, certainly novices, to get out on lanes for the first time. So we had, I think there were about 6-7 in total, just came down and we did a day on the lanes North Devon. My bike was just out of action. I couldn't get it ready in time, so I took out the CF Moto 450 MT. So it was a good test for that as well, really. I've been keen to use that on my own terms, if that makes sense. I've used it to ride down to Italy and do the Stella Alpina, but I was guiding a group on that trip. And then I've used it on the A2 days where people are riding the bikes back to back, and I get quick glimpses, rides on it now and again. But to spend a day on it on the trails was really good for me, because it really just made me, it confirmed how much I love that bike. And I'll play a bit of footage which shows the CF Moto in action and the CCMs in action. But I think the crucial thing with trail riding is that you start with the right bike. Whatever that bike is for you, it's got to be the right bike. I mean, I personally think something small, light and disposable is the best bike for people to have the confidence to do terrain that they're not familiar with or comfortable with. It allows them to push themselves. So for me, go and get anything cheap. It doesn't have to be good, it doesn't have to be quick, it doesn't have to be capable. It just has to be slightly disposable, in the sense that you're not worried about dropping it or damaging it or scratching it. They're the worst bikes. Or equally worried about dropping it and not being able to pick it up, or getting it stuck on your leg and all those other things. So, as we'll see from this footage, the guys on these bikes were able to do something that was probably way beyond their comfort zone, but they got up it and they had a good, valiant effort at it. And equally, you'll see that that CF Moto for me it just keeps blowing me away, just how capable it is as an all-rounder. Its ability to do trail riding as well as long distance touring. So yeah, it was a great day. It's great to be out on the trails and just have a muck around and show people what they're capable of, even with modest skill. You don't need a lot of skill. Bit of clutch control, bit of hazard awareness, bit of line choosing, getting your head up and looking ahead, and that all those attributes really help you to transition from tarmac to green laning or off-roading, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, cheers, good day out.
Okay, oh my goodness, there's a lot going to do it. So we're going to do a little snapper, bit of a tricky lane. It's tricky lane, technical lane, first gear lane. CF Moto 450 MT, stock tyres, wet conditions or damp conditions, not terrible. Tricky lane. I can't say I'm looking forward to it myself. So we're straight into it. Across this path here, I'm going to slow down, and then we're straight up there. You see where we're going? I can see where we're going. I'm going down at first. Oh dear, it's got worse. I've got traction control on. I tell you what, it's got so much flair, this bike. I haven't dabbed yet. I'm slow speed, I'm first gear. I've got traction on. I tell you what, I called it early, this bike, being the Unicorn. I called it as soon as I rode it. First 20 miles I said it was a Unicorn bike. That lane proves it. I've ridden this on motorways, I've ridden it on fast A roads, and it does all that really well. It carries gear really well. It does the easy trails of Stella Alpina really well. It does all that. It does all that big bike, adventure bike stuff really well. But I tell you what, the flair, the flexibility, the grip, the manageability, the traction that bike gets up here, road tyres, everything going against it in many ways. The weight comes up there. It's just it's incredible. It's an incredible merging of road capability and trail capability. The balance, just the poise, the way you can hold it upright slow. It sits there statically upright. It doesn't want to tip. It's not top heavy. It's an incredible machine, and I said it straight from the, as soon as I rode it, and I came up this lane on the first day, I thought, fucking hell, that is an incredible bike. I mean, look at it, it's a tricky lane. This is a technical British lane. You know, not the hardest. No, I'm not saying this is the hardest lane you can do in the UK. It's far from it, but it's harder than most people are going to want to bring a 450 twin up. But the way it performs, I think that's why it works so well. Is even though it's a twin, it's got the punch of a single, it's got the smoothness of a single, and the tractability of a single, the chug of a single. You know, and I don't think we expected that. We didn't expect that. It's a trail bike. It's a trail travel bike. It's the best one on the market by a mile.
Stop on the way up.
Well, I don't know. You know, you got it's this rut. It's quite a it's quite a rut, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. One at a time. I'm going to help you get you out of here.
Go up that way.
I'm going to just roll it back to me. No, I've got it. Let go of it a sec. Yeah, I've got it. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to get up that. Is she in first?
Yeah.
Yep. Wait up. Wait, just wait there. Oh. You got it? You got the clutch?
I have now.
Take a breath. What are you taking for that right hand lane? Ride it round, yeah? Right hand lane. Oh, fucking hell, it's a long way down. You okay? Yeah. Alright, well, what do you do? Stop there. Let's have a think about this. Which way are we going to go? Now, can you roll it back and aim for that there? That line there. There you go. There we go. Come on, you're alright. Keep right. Look where you're going to go. You're going to go top side, yeah? Head up. There we go, boy. Good old boy. He's a good old boy. Have we got any more up there down there? John, you alright?
Yeah. I'll go to the right if I can.
No, you're in danger on the left. On the left. What you do? You see that line that runs around the outside?
Yeah.
You're going to aim for that. You're going to be able to get there. Gentle power. Right. That's it. Now look up. Make sure you're looking up. Head up there. That's it. You're alright. There you go. You've got it. Oh. Tell you what, that is slippy. Knowing this lane is the biggest aid of this lane. It helps that I know this lane. I know the line of this lane, and that's sometimes the trickiest part of trail riding. When you don't know somewhere and you're trying to assess it as you go, and there's so much to assess, to work on, and I thought it was a very stylish dismount, I've got to say. Oh. I'm a good old boy. You're alright, here we got you. Whose idea with this? I think Victor should have ridden it. There he goes. That's it. Small dirt bikes. No. Yep. Look at that. He's up. Oh. Right, time out. Turn it round. Turn it round. Turn it round. You alright?
Yeah, pull it up a bit and get the foot out.
You alright? Can you get out? Come on. Come on, Rambo. Yeah, it's not easy that way. Not easy. Yeah. Well, I've got to be honest, you need to go back down and start again. You need to start again. You can't get going like this. You're just going to be spinning all the way. You need momentum.
You hit the power.
No, you've got too much power. That's the problem. You're just sort of spinning. You need to get back down, turn around at bottom, have another run. That's all I'd do if I struggle on this one. Turn it round, go back down. Clear run. You're just going to be... No harm in starting again. No harm in quitting. It's not quitting, it's just saving yourself and your bike for the next lane. I appreciate there's a desperation to do what others have done, but it has to be meted by a certain degree of sanity. Otherwise, just a man and machine, then your day's over. You know? Tricky lane, fucking tricky lane this. Great lane actually, yeah. You're going to learn a lot about bike balance and bike skill, slow bike speed control. And I think a lot of people struggle because they don't do a lot of it for a start, but also it's that first gear, that clutch finesse. Just keep a bike lugging so you can control its speed and therefore you can control its path. If you can't control its speed, you'll never control its path. And that's why slow speed manoeuvres are so essential to trail riding. Everything, it's everything, you know, it really is. Then gear selection, line, balance, vision. Go on, ride it round the outside. No. There you go. Point proven. Why fight an unwinnable battle when you could just turn around and start again? Reset button. A great reset of trail riding. Start again at the bottom. But there's good lessons in everything here, isn't there? Small bikes have got novices up. Powerful bikes have made decent riders struggle. That's CF Moto. Okay, I know this lane. I've got a bit of ability, but it's beyond this. You wouldn't bring a GS12 up here. I wouldn't have brought that V-Strom 800 up here. I wouldn't bring a 10 700 up here. Because all this time, in the back of my mind on when I was coming up was, I can put a foot down, I can catch this. This is not beyond my strength to catch, and the seat height is low. So, you know, that's CF Moto. Beautiful. You alright? Momentum is everything. Okay. Come on. Wait back, loose arms, let it move. Guiding it with a throttle. You got to get up and loose. Now there's a lot said about the CF Moto's throttle. And it's rough off the bottom. It's what's it called? I don't know what they call it. What do they say? It's not good off the bottom. I tell you what, it's perfect off the bottom. Absolutely perfect. You know, in those situations where you clutch out, low speed, low revs. I don't know. It ticks along lovely. Oh, you made it.
Are we going this way out?
Yeah, we'll go that way. We're not going that way.